welcome to Road Grid. Today we will review 2026 Maserati MC20, the Italian supercar that challenges Bugatti and Ferrari. What happens when Italy's most elegant automaker decides to step back into the supercar battlefield? The answer is the 2026 Maserati MC20, a car born from Formula One engineering and aimed squarely at Ferrari and Bugatti. It's not just a comeback, it's a statement. With over 600 horsepower, a lightning-fast twin-turbo V6, and a design that looks like it's carved by wind itself, Maserati is ready to remind the world what Italian performance truly means. But can this reborn icon really stand toe-to-toe with the giants? Let's find out. For decades, Maserati was known for luxury and grand touring comfort, but not for raw track-eating performance. The MC20 changes that completely. This is Maserati's first true supercar in years, built entirely in Italy with one mission: to bring the Trident badge back into supercar relevance. Underneath its sleek carbon fiber body lies the all-new Nettuno V6 engine, a 3-liter twin-turbo masterpiece producing around 621 horsepower and 538 pound-feet of torque. It's compact, ferocious, and inspired directly by Formula One technology, using pre-chamber combustion for quicker, cleaner, more explosive power delivery. The MC20's role in the US market is pivotal. It targets drivers who crave Ferrari-level performance but want something rarer, more artistic, and more livable. With a lightweight chassis, butterfly doors, and unmistakable Italian proportions, the MC20 sits between exotic and everyday, a car designed to thrill on the track and turn heads at the valet. This launch matters because Maserati isn't just reviving a name. It's reinventing its identity. The MC20 is the beginning of a new era for the brand, one that merges racing spirit with modern refinement. And as the competition heats up, Maserati's return could disrupt the entire supercar landscape. The first time you start the 2026 Maserati MC20, you hear a distinct growl, mechanical, purposeful, with a hint of fury waiting beneath. Tap the throttle and the twin-turbo V6 responds instantly, spinning up to 8,000 RPM with almost no lag. It's not about brute force alone, it's about precision, finesse, and balance. 0 to 60, 2.8 seconds. Top speed, over 200 miles per hour. Yet what's truly impressive is how usable that power feels. Maserati's engineers focused on weight distribution, giving the MC20 a near-perfect 50-50 balance. The carbon monocoque structure keeps total weight just under 3,300 pounds, making it lighter than many of its rivals. Visually, the MC20 is pure sculpture. Every vent, curve, and crease is functional. The front end channels air through a low splitter. The side intakes feed the turbochargers, and the rear diffuser hugs the ground like a magnet. The butterfly doors don't just add drama, they improve aerodynamics and access. Under bright light, its glossy paint seems to flow like liquid metal, accentuating every muscle line. Inside, Maserati kept things driver-focused. Minimal buttons, twin digital displays, and Alcantara-wrapped surfaces. The steering wheel features tactile paddle shifters and the now famous Maserati ignition button. Press it and the digital cluster flares red, ready for launch. On track, the MC20 feels alive. Steering is razor sharp. The 8-speed dual clutch snaps through gears with brutal speed, and the traction system allows just enough slip to keep the drive thrilling without fear. The suspension, double wishbone all around, balances aggression and comfort, making this one of the few supercars you could actually drive daily. But there's another layer. Maserati's engineers built the MC20's chassis to accommodate future electrification, meaning hybrid or fully electric versions are already in the pipeline. That makes this car not just fast today, but ready for tomorrow's performance revolution. Yet the MC20 isn't perfect. Visibility is tight, storage space is almost non-existent, and while the V6 sounds glorious, purists may miss the wailing V8s of old. But the trade-off is worth it. This engine is smaller, lighter, cleaner, and still brutally powerful. As the revs climb and the turbos whistle, you start to understand what Maserati wanted to prove, that Italian artistry and modern engineering can still create pure magic. And as we approach the final verdict, one question remains. Is the MC20 truly capable of dethroning Ferrari and Bugatti, or is it a beautiful underdog punching above its weight? The real test begins on open asphalt. The MC20 launches hard. Traction lights flash for a split second, then vanish as the car hooks and rockets forward. The exhaust snarls, the engine screams, and the world becomes a blur of speed and precision. Each gear change feels like a rifle bolt, instant, violent, satisfying. Through corners, the MC20 is astonishingly composed. The steering tells you exactly what's happening under the tires. The suspension reads the road like Braille. You can push it deep into a corner, brake late, and it still finds grip where others might give up. It's not intimidating. It's confidence building. The more you drive, the more it becomes an extension of your instincts. Then comes the surprise. On imperfect roads, where many exotics struggle, the MC20 remains civilized. Switch to GT mode and the suspension softens, the exhaust quiets, and you can cruise through the city like it's any other luxury coupe. That duality, raw performance and daily comfort, is what sets it apart. Lap times reveal the truth. The MC20 hangs with cars far more expensive. In several tests, it matched or exceeded Ferrari's mid-engine benchmarks and came dangerously close to the acceleration figures of Bugatti's lower models. It's not just another Italian. It's exotic. It's proof that Maserati belongs back in the top tier. This car isn't for everyone, and that's exactly the point. It's for those who want something different in the world of polished perfection. For buyers who see driving as art, not just numbers. In the US market, where Lamborghini and Ferrari dominate garage dreams, Maserati has created a niche of its own. A driver's supercar that blends elegance with edge. And as electrification sweeps across performance brands, the MC20 stands as one of the last pure internal combustion masterpieces, built for those who still believe a car should stir the soul before it saves the planet. So, can Maserati truly challenge Ferrari and Bugatti? Maybe not in sheer numbers, but in spirit, design, and heart, it already has. What do you think? Is the 2026 MC20 the most underrated supercar of its generation? Drop your thoughts below. Hit like if this review reignited your love for Italian speed. And don't forget to subscribe, because the next chapter of supercar evolution is already waiting to roar.